Hello everyone and welcome to my Big Bold 2.0 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sheila's haze fixation reignites. Steffy gets grandmother's terrifying move. The intense, the delightful, B&B, spoilers uncover that Trust Logan, Annika Noel, realizes how much is on the line now that Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, has conveyed her final proposal. In the event that Trust doesn't try not to get too far out with John Finn Finnegan, leather expert Novlin, she can say farewell to expect what's to come. In view of Fall C spoilers, it appears as though Steffy's arrangement may really pay off. Trust will track down a renewed person to zero in on soon, so Steffy might trust she can at long last experience some harmony in her marriage for once. That is not the way in which it chips away at cleansers, where there's in every case more show not too far off. Trust may as of now not be a danger, yet that doesn't mean Finn and Steffy are free with regards to staying away from hazardous individuals on material. We unquestionably can't disregard Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, who never remains behaving as well as possible for extremely lengthy. Sheila was unjustly charged by different characters including Steffy throughout the mid-year secret that just worked out, yet she's as yet fit for anything at her center. That is the reason Steffy will in any case have valid justifications to be watchful assuming Sheila begins causing issues once more. Will Finn and Steffy overcome a few recognizable feelings of dread in the months to come? Hayes, Forrester, Finnegan, Alexander and Pursuebanks, as of late shown up, so that could be an indication that B&B will begin utilizing him on screen more regularly. Fans could see with their own eyes the amount Hayes has developed, so Sheila is missing significant long stretches of her grandson's young life. How long will Sheila let this happen before she chooses to make a move? This may be an extraordinary time for B&B to reignite Sheila's haze fixation, particularly since Halloween will be here all of a sudden. It had frightened Steffy and Finn on the off chance that Sheila grabbed Hayes even only for a little visit. Obviously, there could likewise be a circumstance where Sheila salvages Hayes some way or another, yet that presumably wouldn't be sufficient to persuade Steffy to lift the grandmother boycott. Steffy appears to be really obstinate on keeping Sheila good and gone everlastingly, so Sheila might turn to extreme measures to see Hayes. Will Steffy get Sheila taking an unnerving action eventually? The strong and the lovely spoilers say Sheila's Hayes obsession could turn into a more pressing issue not too far off, so stay with us for additional Sheila expectations and updates on Steffy's response to any terrible news. Taylor Hayes seeks retribution. The strong and the lovely spoilers uncover Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, got back with impeccable timing to comfort her little girl Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood. Yet, Taylor is frightened when she understands the Logan ladies have genuinely dwarfed her little girl and are meddling with her marriage and her profession. How far will she go to retaliate for her girl? Continue to peruse to find out, this coming up next on Strong and Wonderful. The strong and the delightful spoilers. Taylor Hayes faults the Logans. Taylor Hayes faults Brooke Logan's, Catherine Kelly Lang, little girl for Steffy's capturing and close to death. All things considered, if Trust Logan, Annika Noel, hadn't kissed Steffy's significant other, she could never have been at the Spencer Manor or attempting to leave town seeming a bit piqued. The intense and the lovely spoilers say that Taylor's blood will bubble when she understands that Edge Forrester, Torsten K., likewise let the Logan ladies take over Forrester Manifestations. That organization is Steffy's inheritance and business, and Taylor is fuming that their adversaries are strolling around the Forrester Manifestations lobbies like they own the spot. What better way for Taylor Hayes to settle the score with Brooke and Trust? Sure, she could begin another food battle or push one of them down a stairway. Or on the other hand, she could provide them with a painful but much-needed insight and lure Edge Forrester, Torsten K. Brooke Logan hasn't needed to stress over her better half canoodling around with different ladies in north of a year. She's been resting soundly around evening time, knowing the other lady in Edge's life was in another country. Presently the exemplary Brooke Edge Taylor triangle is going to be revived. B&B spoilers. Taylor Hayes allures Edge Forrester. B&B spoilers show that Taylor has made plainly she faults Brooke for Trust's way of behaving. Do you believe it's out of line of Taylor to pursue retribution on Brooke for something that her girl did? Will Taylor need to make a respectable attempt to entice Edge, or will he be a willing member? Steffy Forrester altered HFTF numbers to damage Trust Logan? This week on The Striking and the Delightful, Trust Logan, Annika Noel, got sad news. Brooke Logan's, Catherine Kelly Lang, little girl was gathered to the meeting room so the Forresters could convey terrible marketing projections for expectation for what's in store. It seems as though Trust's line is on out. Yet, did it have help getting dropped? Continue to peruse to find out. This coming up next on Intense and the Delightful, spoilers ahead. The Intense and the Wonderful spoilers Trust Logan's awful information. The Intense and the Lovely spoilers uncover Trust Logan showed up at the Forrester Manifestations office, where Steffy, Edge, and Carter Walton, Lauren St. Victor, were sitting tight for her. Edge made sense of that. Expect the future marketing projections were terrible, and as opposed to improving since last quarter, they have kept on dropping. In every practical sense, it seems as though Trust's design line is going to be dropped and closed down. Supposedly Trust Logan could possibly haggle a trial time of some kind, and Edge Forrester might consent to give her a couple of additional weeks to attempt to make a phenomenal recuperation. The chances of Trust having the option to persuade the Forrester family to save expect the future running are probably nothing. B&B spoilers was Steffy Forrester cooking the books. B&B spoilers say the planning of the expectation for the future gathering is a piece impossible to miss. Watchers can't resist the urge to contemplate whether dropping expectation for what's to come has a say in Trust Logan kissing Steffy Forrester's significant other Dr. John Finnegan, leather expert Novlin, half a month prior. A really tremendous happenstance. Steffy's most memorable thing to address in the wake of getting back from her hijacking is holding a gathering to close down. Expect what's in store. A famous strong and wonderful gossip drifting around online entertainment right presently indicates that Steffy might have messed with the marketing projections so she could persuade her father to close down Trust's organization. Be that as it may, couldn't Carter must be in on it as well? The Striking and the Wonderful, B&B, spoilers and updates uncover Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, is set to drop by the Forrester house in the 7-day stretch of September 16th to 20th. During her visit, we'll observe her Taylor reconnecting with Eric Forrester, John McCook, as she gets acquainted with her new life in Los Angeles. The Strong and the Wonderful spoilers Eric Forrester regards and thinks often about Taylor Hayes. Eric will constantly uphold Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, and her relationship with Edge Forrester, Torsten K. Be that as it may, he likewise regards Taylor and considers her to be a decent individual. Along these lines, Eric will be glad to see Taylor back, yet he could become dubious about why she returned.